everybody, I hope you're having a nice day. So I'm here in Islington filming in lots of different locations at the moment, not in my back garden this week because I don't have a nice place at home to film yet. So yeah, mixing it up, but this is a lovely place to film because there's so much light, which is really good. So I wanted to talk to you about the Heidi dress, which is what I'm wearing, and it's the exclusive pattern to issue 4 of my magazine. But if you want to see inside the magazine, I've done a video over on the Lisa Comfort channel, but on this channel I'm going to talk about the pattern, which is essentially a sew over it pattern. So let me stand back so you can see. Da-da-da. I don't know if the sound is picking up all the way over there, so I'll talk about the details a bit closer. So lots of gathers in this. This is essentially a wrap dress, but it's different from all the other wrap dresses that we have. You know I love a wrap dress, keep designing them. So it's got a cuff on the sleeve and quite a nice full sleeve, which is a bit of a 70s inspired sleeve. Nothing too over costumey about it, but this kind of full sleeve kind of gives it a bit of a 70s vibe. And then it's got the gather detail into here and gather detail into the waist, gather details in from the skirt down. So there's lots of gathering. So certainly if you're going to make this, you might want to invest in a gathering foot or look up some nifty ways of doing gathering quickly, like using dental floss. If you zigzag over dental floss, it will gather up really quickly for you. Or you can obviously just do your standard gathering, but it will take longer. In terms of length, it comes to me just below the knee. Okay. So you can see back. Can you see yet my legs? I'm going to have to climb up the ladder. There you go. So it is quite a long. I'm about 5'6", 5'7", but obviously you can make it shorter if you wanted to. And in the magazine, we've also included a hack how to make it into a maxi dress, which I've got here. So it looks completely different as a full-length maxi dress. So this is it in this beautiful chiffon, and if I hold it up high enough, you can see that there's a frill on the end, and that adds that extra length to turn it into a maxi dress. I'll pop a photo in so you can see that now. So this is made out of rayon. This is a beautiful Atelier Brunette rayon, which is perfect for it. I think it definitely has to be a drapey fabric, and ideally a drapey fabric that's not too heavyweight, because if it is, then the gathers are going to look bulky, and then that will potentially make your hips, bust, wherever, look bigger. Something that's got a good amount of drape that's not too bulky. So something like our luxury crepe would probably be a little bit too bulky for this, and rayons or finer crepe would be better. So this is obviously it in a lovely print, but I think it'd be gorgeous in a plain. So it fastens with a tie on the outside, and I can't actually show you on the inside because I will be showing you my bra, but I'll show you on this. On the inside it fastens with another tie, but that's just a ribbon tie. You don't need to make another tie. Of course you can if you want to, but you could just use some satin ribbon like we've done there. It saves you a job of sewing up another little tie there. So there's no zips, just ties, and the way that it fastens, it's not meant to completely meet there. So when you tie it on the inside, it isn't meant to completely meet up there. And if you look at the size chart, you might be a bit alarmed when you see the size of the waist, but that's because it's not meant to finish completely up there. It's meant to finish a tie with about a 2-inch gap where the ribbon isn't completely meeting. If that makes sense. I don't think I've explained that very well. It also means the fit is a bit easier having that flexibility there. Trying to think what else is there. How is it finished inside? It's got a facing down the center front and at the back. It's finished with a facing, and then on the skirt it's just hemmed at the front skirt as well. So this is the dress version. So the dress version comes like this in the magazine, and then you can have the extra bit put on as well if you wanted to turn it into a maxi dress. And then there's also a top version, which I don't have with me today, but I'll put a photo in of it here now. So you could make it as a top, and I think this is so pretty as a top as well. So I've made it in this lovely chiffon-y fabric as a top, which with my jeans, and you can't see it in this photo, but with the pink boots it looks really, really lovely. But you could also do it in a rayon as well, or another kind of crepe lightweight crepe, so options, the same basically fabric that you would make for the dress, you would make the top in as well. So like all patterns in the magazine, they are only exclusively available to the magazine. We do get asked quite a lot if they're going to be released ever on their own, and they won't. But the magazine is £14.99 and it comes with the printed pattern. Obviously our patterns are £14.50, so for 49p you're getting the magazine as well as the pattern. And if you wanted to buy it digitally though, it's £7.99, and then you'll get the copy shop files, the US paper printed files or A4 printed files, just like a normal PDF pattern, so you could opt for that one. Also with this issue, we're selling it on the Sew Over It site as well as the Lisa Comfort site. So if you know you want to buy some fabric with it that we have on the Sew Over It site, you can just buy it from there to make life easier. Likewise, if you're wanting to buy something from the Lisa Comfort site, so cardigans, say, you can buy it from there. So you've got the two options of where to buy it. So don't forget to post your makes, because it's always great to see other people's makes, and it shows you a completely different version of how the pattern can look. Right, I think that's it. Next week I hopefully will be back with my makes for September, but I'm not sure if I'll have them all ready. So if I'm not back next week, I will be back the week after. So there might not be a video next week, depending on how I get on. We've got photo shoot on the Friday, so there'll be stuff we're preparing for that, so we might be a little bit, so I might be a bit behind. And yeah, still haven't really caught up on work after the big Clapham move and things, so still there's lots for me to catch up on, and mainly sort out that awful cave that we have. So we have our second studio in Hackney that we basically just dumped everything that we kept from Clapham, and it needs sorting out badly. It's like a health and safety risk. And yeah, every time I need to find something I can never find it, so I've got to try and do that. But yeah, hopefully I'll get a bit more sewing time in as well. Hope you all have lovely weekends, and I'll see you soon. Bye!